It's September the 3rd, 2025. This is a short ELF video. We're standing in the Elphinstone Forests in the Gough Creek watershed. And we're going to pan around and take you down to see an amphibian friend. Oh, there he goes, the red-legged frog. They can survive in these dry forests over the summertime. And then when the rains come, they'll migrate or move towards the ephemeral streams that are found throughout this area. This is a mature forest outside of the existing Mount Elphinstone Provincial Park. We put in a trail here that connects this Gough Creek watershed all the way over to the east by several kilometers to the Clack Creek watershed. This is a small drainage here, ephemeral stream down there. So this is amphibian habitat for sure, since we've seen this critter right there. We'll go back and have a look at it. There's coastal tail frogs in these Elphinstone forests and the more common red-legged frog. However, the red-legged frog is blue listed due to loss of habitat in these coastal regions, mainly due to residential industrial development, filling in of riparian areas. So we do find them out here in the forests. They're terrestrial creatures. They move across the forest floor from one stream to the next. There's no protection for the red-legged or coastal tail frogs in the entire Sunshine Coast Forest District. We applied for one several months ago, but it was rejected for no apparent reason except that the industry doesn't want any more of these types of mature forests protected, which is a real shame, and brings up the question of the fact that why doesn't the BC provincial government have an endangered species legislation to legally protect these kinds of rare species like the red-legged frog and coastal tail frog. They are almost like, as they say, canaries in a coal mine, in the sense that if there's a viable population, then perhaps we have a healthy environment to rely on for the current and for future generations. So thank you, red-legged frog, for making your appearance today. You have moved along. Oh no, there you are beside the tree. He's moved up closer to the base of that mature Douglas-fir. And hopefully we can get this area also added to an expanded provincial park. This is one of ALP's main campaigns, is to see this 140 hectare small provincial park and divided into 3 separate biological islands, expanded to 1,500 to 2,000 hectares. And that's what we would like to see happen, and this would ensure areas like this get protected and not logged. Currently, this section of the Elphinstone Forests is in the timber supply area for BC timber sales. So we're just kind of lucky that this type of forest is still standing here. You can see it's kind of like a Stanley Park-like dry coastal western hemlock zone, very close to the coastal Douglas-fir ecosystem. It's the transition zone between that very rare forest ecosystem. The major fire of the mid-1800s was the main disturbance in this area. There's some nice lichen that fell down. That's high in nutrients for ungulate species like elk and deer to browse on. So we're coming down again in the part of the Gough watershed. This is it's an unnamed ephemeral stream, but it meets up with the main Gough channel a little bit below here. There's a classic Douglas-fir that's very it's losing its branches. As you can see, that's a very classic type of fir that we see around in these areas. Here we're coming across the dry creek bed. It's cooler down here. Maybe that frog is headed towards here. And our trail wraps around here, and it meets the Roberts Flume Forest Service Road. So thanks for watching, and that was a nice surprise to see the rare red-legged frog right in the forest. We'll just wind around here. There's one of our trail markers. And there's never been a hiking trail that traverses across all the way from Clack to Gough. So we're really happy that we're able to get this done this summer. And the Elphinstone Hikers Club is going to start using this for one of their many hikes that they do in this area. And we come along here and we connect with the tube trail that then drops us down to the Roberts Flume Forest Service Road. Been out probably for 4 hours today. Haven't seen another single soul. There's the handmade sign, Gough Crossover Trail, acknowledging we're on seashell lands. Thanks for watching.